beautiful rolling hills of Schaumburg, Illinois. We are on site at Knobcon. This is the Rack Pack podcast. We are a modular synthesizer podcast, and we are here today at the greatest Eurorack synth festival
in North America.
In
Illinois.
In Illinois as well. It's also
in Illinois.
And we're just going to talk about what we're seeing, what we're doing here. We'll see anybody who comes by. You know, this is the lobby of the beautiful Hyatt Regency hotel here, where a lot of the action at Knobcon happens. People spontaneously set up their equipment here and play around.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's walking through, so we'll say hi to whoever comes through and is willing to say hi to all of you listeners out there and watchers. So.
Behind the camera, there's thousands of fans. Hi guys, everyone. They're all wearing T-shirts and screaming our name. It's just
all two of us.
It's amazing how the audio tools can filter that out nowadays. You know, the AI has gotten really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So Knobcon, what do you guys think so far? How does this Knobcon compare to other Knobcons?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know it's your first one. Okay, let's get the perspective of somebody new.
Moonbase Alpha.
How does it compare to your expectations? What do you think?
I try to not have expectations because expectations are planned resentment, according to one of my acting teachers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's nice to meet people in person and connect names to.
Let's just cut to it. What'd you buy?
I didn't buy anything. Okay, I bought an
that's
Oxy.
not true because
I bought an Oxy.
I saw a transaction happen right in front of me.
I bought an Oxy 1 Mark II.
And why did you do that?
Because my PC order hadn't come in yet, and
I thought it was just
at the show.
The gaping hole in your sequencer collection right now that's the one that needed to be filled in the most absolute manner was the Mark 1, 2, 3.
It really was. I'm trying to just, I'm trying to try some sequencers out, guys. I don't know if you guys know, but I like to try them out just to see what's happening.
See what's out there. Get a feel for the different ways you could possibly sequence things.
Get a feel for the way that I can sequence other sequencers.
Right. Sequencing sequencers.
That's the name of the game.
It's sequencers all the way down.
Yeah, if you don't have a sequencer sequencing another sequencer, I don't even...
What good are you?
What are you up to in the studio?
Are you even Euroracking?
You guys have been here before. How does this experience today? Is it different this year?
Yeah, so I was here 2 years ago. Stuje, you were here 1 year ago. Moonbase, this is your first, so...
And I was here 3 years ago as well.
Oh, okay, good. All right, nice. We're doing a little alternating thing. So I think...
Not in a row.
The floor is a lot of fun. There's a lot of energy. I mean, they had to kick people out at 6 o'clock. I got here late because I was still having really fun conversations with the Megacorp guys. But I think that the floor has a lot of energy. There's a lot of neat stuff. A few unannounced modules that kind of caught me by surprise. There's a little sneaky Travarsi collabo that I I got to check out with Weston Audio. I think it's in early prototype stages, so I'm not going to go crazy on it. It seems like she's doing a collaboration that is aimed for performers because she is a seasoned live performer. So it's something that she wanted to exist that currently doesn't. And I think a lot of people will find it quite useful for their...
What is it? What is your acting like a secret? They're showing it here now.
I know, but I don't know if it's out and about. Anyway, it's basically, it's an ADSR, an AR, and a filter with assignable topography and assignable signal chain. So basically you can turn any oscillator into a full voice.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I like that.
That was my takeaway. I think there's still some things they're tweaking on it.
Right.
But I was really stoked to see that because I think it's her first collaboration, and I know she's someone who's put in the hours it takes to really be a live performance expert. So if there's something she's informed the development of, I think that's going to be pretty exciting for a lot of people.
I kind of dug the speaking of collaborations, WMD and not remembering the name of...
Oh, Infrasonic.
And Infrasonic collaborating on this delay reverb module that was super impressive.
Cosmic Debris.
Cosmic Debris.
Yeah. So we kind of mentioned this without knowing what it was in the last episode because we knew that Nick was up to something. He had teased it.
That's right.
And that's what it was.
That's right.
It's a delay with 16 delay lines.
But so performance centric.
Yeah, it does so many different things. It's amazing. Depending on how you spread out the relationship between the delays. It can make these really interesting like swells and sounds, or delay, or it can be a reverb if you blur them. So
Turning tails on and off.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that just a line that turns into squiggles around a knob would be so informative as to what is actually happening with the signal path. Like, it just looks like a child's scribble, but it's actually pretty informative of what's happening with the lines as you go across, as you go from in serial to letting them get a little wild.
And it's a great collaboration because Nick is really great on the software side of things. He's very meticulous. It's got his like carefulness in the way it's designed, and WMD also has the hardware experience to build things really well on the hardware side. So I think it's a really quality module. I'm excited about it.
Well, yeah, I was listening to it the whole time, and I was loving the demo. But my problem was he had the warp cores, the core oscillator, and it sounded so amazing. I bought the warp core off the table instead of the cosmic debris.
Nice.
So,
did you buy anything, Stu?
I bought the MIDI splitter, the split for the Oxy.
Split V2.
Split V2 for the Oxy 1 MK2.
Okay.
And I picked up the Junior, help me out.
Happy Circuit.
The Happy Circuit.
Circuit Happy Link
Happy
Junior.
Thank you.
Thank you. We got there
Happy Link
together.
Junior, which is a studio clock.
Okay.
Which Wi-Fi syncs Ableton Link to your Eurorack, to your other hardware, MIDI, has CV out. So when I am working on bigger pieces, which I hope to be doing this year, everyth's beautifully clocked, and I don't have to.
Everyone's just friends.
MIDI in, through, out. It's just everything will be friendly.
Excellent.
That's the idea.
How about you? What's it like being an exhibitor? What's it like sitting and talking to
funny, you guys,
thousands of people?
Like context. He's exhibiting Proteus. It's his first time exhibiting.
That's right. First time on the other side of the table, and so it'll be the first time that I leave with fewer modules than I came with. It's the opposite.
It would have been disturbing if it was the other way.
Yes. People are just giving them back right and left.
I think that's mine, and I think that's yours.
Oh man, it's drink stealing. It's like, on the one hand, it's like it feels like a little bit exhausting to repeat yourself over and over again, to say the same thing all the time. You feel a bit robotic saying it with the same words. But on the other hand, it's like so great to talk to everybody, both people who have never seen the module before and encountering it for the first time, but also I met a lot of people who already have it and just wanted to say like how they enjoyed it and what they were appreciating about it.
Or that they want another one.
Or that they want another one. Or people that just like the color of the cases. That was also nice to hear, because that's something I care about, which is a lot of people don't necessarily. So it was a lot of fun.
Is there anything, now that you've done it for a few hours, is there anything you'd have done differently?
I would have packed myself some like energy bars or something like that, some drinks. You need a lot of
more
supplies.
Stimulants.
Especially doing it on my own. I mean, I have your help from all you guys, and Stu's been really helpful as well. But if you just want to walk away and go to the restroom, or get some food, it's good to have supplies with you.
I have a bunch of granola bars I could have given you.
Okay.
Next time.
Next time.
Gotta coordinate these things better, folks.
I know.
I'd say a highlight for me was performing with Jeffy.
Oh yeah, so tell us about the
Moonbase Alpha. I keep doing it. Performing with Moonbase Alpha.
So the Quartet of Uncertainty performed this quad Buchla easel.
That's right.
It's called the Buto for Easels by Todd Barton, who couldn't be here, but he was enthusiastically posting about it before, during, and after. And I've been coming. This is my third Knobcon, and I love the performances. My favorite thing about Knobcon is obviously the community and getting to know people that I've only known on Discords, but also going to the performances. So it was an absolute awesome treat to be able to perform this piece, and just kind of looking up at Moonbase and grinning while we're doing it. And
the crowd was pretty engaged.
I got to thank our buddy Jason, who inspired the whole thing and put the whole thing together.
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
Yeah, if he wants to be on the podcast.
Jason, anything to say about the performance? Want to jump in?
Wait, do we have an extra mic for him?
We do.
Jump in.
Yeah, let me paraphrase what he said. He said 4 easels get together almost so many times it's mundane at this point, as I'm pretty sure what he said. They're very commonplace, I think is the word you'd use.
That's right.
Yeah. There was...
No, but really, how did you feel like, did you think it went well? Were you like enjoying it while it was happening? Were you nervous?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
100%. It's a quadraphonic piece, but we were kind of close to one side of the room, so we didn't get as full an effect.
And I got a I was actually just going to bring that up.
Where were you sitting?
So I was kind of back middle, back leftish. So we were getting the rear speakers, and it's interesting because the way the quad was set up, I think it was set up more in a rectangle, right, than an actual. It's not a perfect square, right?
Yeah.
And so depending on how you positioned your head, you had totally different soundscapes going through. Like I think I had a lot of the bass and some of the heavier tones were coming from the back left, depending on where it was. So like the beginning seemed a little harsh for me, but then everything mellowed out. And after that first kind of, it's full sound. It was 4 easels of full sound going on. So once everything kind of synced up, I really enjoyed it. It kind of was like almost meditative. Halfway through, I realized I was, less focusing on my visual surroundings and more just focusing on the spatial audio aspect.
Super cool. Thank you, Speed Racer, for getting that together. Super cool. Super cool. It was me and 3 other people. By the way, since I've been drinking your drink, you want some of mine?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
We're good. What was the biggest feedback you got maybe from people who had already had Proteus that came back, or what was maybe a comment? Did you get any, was it just positive? Did you get any someone saying, hey, I wish this alternative feature existed or anything like that?
Nothing like that. I think the only surprising thing is, I did come with a special black panel kit because it seems like everyone in the world wants black panels for their modules, and I think black too.
Can I get a black panel? What?
You can get a black panel.
That's available?
That is available.
For a fee, for a price.
Knobcon only at this point.
Really? Okay, I better get one.
But because everyone asked for that in the past, and then today everyone's like, no, I really like the blue better, the original blue. Like, so do I.
Are you selling those blanks? Those are beautiful.
Yeah, I'm selling the blanks. Yep.
Wait, you're selling the blanks?
The Waves blank.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Why don't I know
I'll buy some of those.
Speaking of blanks,
Yeah.
I thought one of the really fun things this year is the scavenger hunt. Yes, at the Mega Modular.
Anybody solve it?
Guys, I don't know.
Yeah, I got to spin the wheel at the
Can you
end.
explain what it was?
Yeah, so Megacorp, I believe it's 4 or 5 makers who support each other, whether it's from a technical or design standard. But I think they're also now helping other individual creators maybe get some of their products to market. I would love to see if Carson from Decapod Devices walked by. It'd be great to snag him because he's got a new 4-channel modulation source that was really cool and immediate that we got to check out. That I think he's already sold out of all his batch that he had here at the show, so that shows how good it is. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. It's a group of makers who put together this really fun treasure hunt where if you're one of, I think, the first 500 attendees to Knobcon, you get a bag. You get an attendee bag, and you might find a Rack Pack sticker in there. You might find some other things in there. But one of the things you do find is a blank on a little keychain with a sticker, and it's kind of a riddle and a treasure map. And it tells you there's 8 blanks in total, so it forces you to kind of analyze the little riddles on the back, to go to a bunch of different makers, some of them Megacorp, some of them not, and eventually you end up with this gorgeous multi-style aggregate panel that you could either put together or put in a holder. I have the whole thing.
Nice.
And then if you put it together, you get to spin the wheel of prizes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you bust a deal, do you face the wheel?
You can get 20% off. You can get a T-shirt.
What did you get?
I got a T-shirt.
T-shirt.
I was lucky enough they had a small size.
Speaking of T-shirts, would you be willing to turn around and show the show the beautiful logo on the back of your T-shirt?
It depends on how can we see the scenic hills? Is that in camera?
Yeah, we can see it there. The beautiful scenic hills of Schaumburg, Illinois.
The rolling scenic hills of Schaumburg that we're getting to enjoy as we speak.
The funny thing with the blank panels is like a bunch of people came up to me asking me if I was one of the solutions to the riddles, because like one of them mentioned something about waves or something, so people thought it was Seaside Modular.
Oh, really?
Down under, yeah. It's like 6 different people are like, is this you? It was not me.
I learned it from you. I learned it from watching you.
Yes.
45.2%.
So we're getting distracted by some of the tomfoolery in the lobby.
We are in the thick of the action here.
Yeah.
The camera we're facing the other way.
Yeah, you'd see the thronging masses.
It's the things going on behind this camera.
Want to be on our
Wild.
podcast?
No,
Talk
I
about
wanna be
your
on the-
experience last night?
Who else have we got here?
Join me at lunch.
Lunch for me, yeah.
Pick off.
Jade Wee, ladies and
It's dinner
gentlemen.
time. A lot of people.
Yeah,
watch.
can you
Is it
get
live right now?
Yeah,
We're literally recording now.
No. We're not live.
We're recording.
We're recording it,
But it's
so.
going on the thing, right?
No. We'll cut out all the bad parts.
Here's your mic. You want to say hello?
I'll say hi.
There we go.
I'll hide my bourbon.
You don't have to. It seems like the rest of us have him out here.
Here we have JB.
Have you
Hey,
been
guys.
Have you been to Knobcon before?
I have, but it's been a minute, like 3 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's your experience this year?
It was good. I love it. Lots of new modules, lots of people, and lots of fun.
You kicked ass
Music.
last night with the SP404.
Thank you very much.
How'd you feel about
That was
that?
some deft
performance?
maneuvering with the SP.
Thank you.
How'd it feel?
You performed
SP?
in the tent.
Just the performance. How'd it feel?
Yeah.
My hands get very cold.
Yeah, that was a little chilly. The air conditioning got ramped up, I feel like, from a couple years ago.
No,
on
it's
that
circulation.
Okay. Circulation thing.
I just get very nervous. Like when I'm nervous, and my hands were so
Your hands
cold,
get
man.
cold.
Yeah.
I'm over there like blowing on the hands. I'm
They
like,
just don't move anymore.
Yeah, you don't need
I'm
that
like
for
trying-
finger pads or anything.
but then after like 10 minutes, 15 minutes,
It warms up.
my hands started getting a little warmer.
crowd was
so I'm
into
like,
it.
all right, I'm calming down. It's
had-
cool.
you had the crowd
you know?
going.
Yeah, but it's because I don't perform in front of people, you know?
Right.
Like I'm at home by myself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel
But
like
you did. That's
Yeah,
brave.
yeah.
Yeah, it really is brave.
Thank you.
We
yes,
applaud your bravery.
You do. I'm too afraid to do it
No, you
very
gotta-
often. I have, just not often.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it doesn't go away. You know, like
Yeah, yeah,
you have to be
yeah,
like
that's the
I'm
thing.
not anxious. This like I'm not nervous. Like I'm excited about
Right,
this. You know,
yeah,
it's
you
like the
just, like,
same.
reinterpret
Right, it's
it,
the
yeah.
same thing because it's the same thing.
How much prep do you do for your show? Like, do you ever come to one where you're like, oh, fuck, I probably haven't put in enough hours on the set that I probably should have, or did you feel like good on the prep?
I know my SP.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I haven't played it in like 6 months before.
Yeah, I saw
today,
some
before
serious
yesterday.
muscle memory.
Oh, really?
going on.
Yeah.
Like it was,
So like it took me. So like the day before,
You had to like practice.
I
to get
practiced
back.
like 4 hours just to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you know, gotta,
Right.
gotta make sure I don't fuck up, right?
Is that the piece of equipment you're most comfortable with?
I play piano, but I consider the SP like as important as my piano and
Holy
guitar.
shit.
Like,
Oh, wow,
yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Interesting.
So like I've had a lot of gear, you know, I mess with like the MPCs and stuff. I have Eurorack. That's like an instrument of itself as well.
Yeah.
But the SP, yeah, it took me like 3 SPs to finally get into the SP. You know, like I'm sure y'all bought
I'm
multiple
on my
gear.
third
That's-
digitone.
I'm on my second octatrack.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Two octatrack.
Babies.
Digitones.
Babies.
Yeah.
No, 3 times. That's impressive.
3 times? No, 6 is impressive.
Oh wow. Give me that back.
And so you gave up, or no? No, you got to get another.
No.
Oh, you kept it?
I kept the octatrack the
Okay.
second time.
All
and
right.
now I'm
What
a
about
fan.
you? Are you the Digitac's gone?
No.
You kept
my
the third
Digitac.
one? Okay,
Digitac 2,
all right.
Digitone 2. Love them. Love them.
What about
I haven't upgraded to the 2s of anything. I'm just sitting behind everyone with a
I'm the,
Digitac
like,
1 and my
yeah.
Octatrack, and I'm totally
You're
happy with it.
happy,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
good.
If it ain't
That's
broke?
we were talking about like how it's nice to get your setup to a stable place because you can actually learn it as an instrument
Right.
instead of it just always
I
morphing,
mean,
always changing.
If you're doing that, then what are you doing?
Yeah, right.
You're
Or
not
at
gonna
least
have time.
you won't feel comfortable to do anything in front of somebody else because you won't have that.
I mean, the more you're changing stuff out, now you got to learn a whole piece of gear.
Yeah.
And the more you add, the more
I know.
stuff.
That's not necessarily a bad thing
know.
because part of the fun of, I mean, I enjoy the learning itself.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like-
yeah. Well, it really depends like what your goal is. When I first started like DAW is jamming, I was super burned out from like DAW.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't even. My friends like, how are you gonna record? I'm like, I don't care. I just need to
Right.
like do it differently. So like I'll figure that part out later. And like yeah, like you said, you got to go through your gear, see what you like, and if it's not working, tell it. Don't be hoarded.
Is there anything you saw on the floor? It's got you curious,
I did.
excited.
I wish I remembered the name, but there were a few cool things. I'll do my video like.
Yeah.
there we go.
Say
Nice.
that- say
That's
that for
cool. No,
yours.
it's always fun to get your take on it.
Make
Yeah.
sure we get a link to your video because
We'll put it in the,
show
yeah.
notes.
Hell yeah! Hopefully you look up Knobcon and it's the first one, right?
I mean,
Because who else is here? There's no other media here.
that's a good point.
I mean, other than the helicopters.
Yeah, right.
Well, thanks for hanging with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Totally appreciate that.
Appreciate
That's
it.
awesome.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye guys. Thank you.
There we go. A little guest.
So I heard there
See,
were.
it's not that bad.
There were fewer. Apparently, there were fewer European manufacturers here than usual because of the tariffs.
USA.
Yeah,
Did
just
you guys
because
feel
of the,
that
just
at all,
because of the
or-
tariffs. That's why they don't want to come out to America. It's the tariffs.
But it did seem a little quieter this year. Could be my imagination.
No, I think you're right. I'm just trying to, I'm pausing because I'm trying to think of, there is something changing and different. I haven't quite settled on how to describe it myself yet. But there's a lot of smaller manufacturers, which is great. People like me doing it for the first time. Less sort of like fewer established like large manufacturers.
No IntelliGel, no make noise.
I guess noise engineering is so almost
fewer, I would say.
Oh boy, yeah, they sure
But he's
are.
off mic. He's talking about Bukla.
Yeah,
There he
a lot
is.
of
Talking about the
Bukla
Bukla.
presence here.
Why don't we
for
get
sure.
him on mic?
Which is interesting because
We
Bukla and
have a mic.
Friends
Yeah,
is
we need
the
a mic.
newish kind of larger synthesizer convention that happens in Los Angeles now.
Yeah.
Once a year. So it's cool that at least Bukla's still supporting.
And that's
boy.
Synthplex,
Knobcon.
right? Synthplex.
Okay,
I think so.
we've
Oh, you're talking about
that's
Bukla and
different.
Friends.
Synthplex hasn't been around for.
we've got him on
Couple
mic.
years.
He's coming over.
You talked me into it,
All right.
Speed racer, ladies
but I
and
have to
gentlemen.
have a chair.
Yeah, where'd the mic? Do you actually have the mic?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
You got it? That's wonderful news.
So,
In situ.
so you can hear
Have
it
a sip
all
of Alex's
rustling.
drink.
You'll have to mute it all.
so Speed Racer, tell us, is it true that in the world of Bukla, there's no such thing
like
as
there's a lot of
melody
other
or
ones.
tone?
There's no such thing as what?
Melody.
That's just fun to say.
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
Because you said that to me
There's a
once.
literal keyboard in the user.
Yeah, no, I'm
You
just
need to
constantly
free
trolling people
yourself.
with
Yeah,
that
you
kind of
were doing
stuff.
troll.
No.
I'm inviting you to troll our entire audience.
Hopefully they can tell this is not a very serious episode of this deep into it. So.
Oh, it's
No, but
serious.
there's a
I'm
point behind your
serious.
troll, right? When you said that.
Oh yeah, no, there is always a point.
Yeah.
How to say? It's hard to explain. I should tell my origin story,
Okay.
right? Like, I'm an old guy now, but when I was a kid, I played keyboards in a rock band. That's how I became a synthesizer guy, right? Like, before that was reading books in libraries, right? Like, as time went, that was the only way it happened, I guess. Right? Nowadays, they have conferences, and you can buy modules. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right, but that hasn't always been a thing. Right?
Should he be
And-
closing that
closer to-
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the mic for
You
you.
can clip it on your-
Sorry,
we have our own
I
mics. It's okay.
I want to point with it.
No, I
we have
understand.
our own.
It's gonna quadraphonic.
Yeah, quad. It's in quad.
Right.
So, yeah, fast forward to the Eurorack days, I just noticed a lot of people chasing things that seemed like bad targets, like let's say Poly and Euro,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
and
why is
and
that a
so
bad target?
if you're not Colin Benders, Poly and Euro really isn't for you. I'll just
You mean
Have a
just
hot
because
take.
it's so difficult to achieve? That,
yes, exactly. It is so difficult to achieve. You have to throw so much equipment at it.
Colin have just like a massive custom controller right there in the center of his rig that he's like he helped. Like he doesn't have just off the shelf controllers. I think his rig has.
I think something that people don't quite catch that Colin is doing is that he always has his ER301 rolling sequences that he's put in there.
All right.
I
Right?
mean ER101.
ER101, sorry, yeah. He has all the ERs. But that used to be a big part of his shtick, right?
was a
There would
101,
just always be this
301.
beautiful little
Yeah.
arpeggiator going in the background. That's what it was. He wrote the damn thing, right? It's his sequence,
Yeah.
in other words. So, right, unless you're going to that much trouble and you have that array of gear, it's just going to be a challenge all the time, right? And I guess having thrown a bunch of gear at it, I was getting frustrated, right? And it was basically then that the tip-top stuff came out. And
the
that was my
tip-top versions of the Bukla.
right, and that was my first exposure really to actually put my hand, because this is a common experience, and I've talked to the Bukla guys about it. Most people, when they see a Bukla system, they won't touch it. Right?
That's just because they don't want to trip on the LSD.
They're afraid of the damn thing. They like, I don't know what that is. It looks like a
Bananas
piece of
are
lab
scary.
equipment.
Yeah, it looks more
Yeah.
scientific than musical.
Right. It doesn't seem as musical as it can be, right? So there's a mystique aura to this stuff. But once you actually dig into it, at least for me, it was just very immediate. Now, I didn't get there on my own. That guy, Todd Barton, right? Like, he has a Patreon.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will just pitch that really hard because I
can
owe it all to
pay to be
him
his friend.
in a big way, right?
I
Like,
paid it.
Me too.
yeah, no, I pay him to be a friend, right? Like, and he was a huge guide to what we did tonight, for instance, right? Like,
Yeah. Inspiration.
Is
yeah,
he?
and that's the word for it, right? Like, he's very inspiring at just giving you it's not the teaching you to fish exactly, but that's the concept. Like, what if you use an oscillator this way? right? And basically, once I started down that path, I got really bored with melody, or at least fixed ones, right? Like if when I get the 200 out later, if you force me to do a patch, or I did on the tip top in there, I will just pick approximate pitches, right? Like it's you're looking for pretty intervals. You're not actually looking for
Specific pitches.
Mixolydian, this and that.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're playing from the real book, maybe we are, but we're not, right? So it just needs to sound pretty, you know? I mean, this is an old David Bowie rule, right? Like, just be able to tap your foot to it, make it rhyme, right? The rules of music are simple.
Yeah.
Right? And so anytime I hear people really hammering on things like that, I'll just throw out a troll bait like that, like, what are melodies even, right? Like, what are scales, right? Like, they're important, right? Like, they're guideposts, I think. It helps to have a...
There were a
But
couple
it's
moments.
really like the pirate code. They're more guidelines than actual rules.
The piece today, I think my favorite moments of the piece today, there were two in particular that stuck out for me. One toward the beginning and one toward the end, where for a moment our sounds aligned in a way that was pleasing to me. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. And it was this, I sound like a hippie, but like this vibration. It felt balanced and it felt earned and organic. And it had obviously nothing to do with melody. That was not, nobody was about to burst out and sing or dance, to that piece. But
that
those
was the
moments
hook.
were just,
Let's go.
just really kind of felt nice. Yeah, no, learn from the church choirs and the pipe organs, I would say, right? There's a reason why, what they call opening up all the stops, right? Like
God.
No.
Oh.
No, just that rocking, rolling feeling you get from the church when they actually crank that organ open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's a. In other words, music is as much physical as it is the thing that goes through your ears, right? There are things that you feel as well, right? So.
You need to remember, we're in the weeds. Like, we are how the sausage is made. We're talking about waveforms and the synthesis elements.
You asked me to come over here.
No. That wasn't like. No, what I'm saying is.
It's not criticizing.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, that's what we're here for. Like, there's certain people. Like, I keep getting these YouTube pre-rolls for AI Copilot, the DAW plugin, and I'm like, first of all, your targeting is shit. Because if you want to make money, you should not be having this advertisement aimed at me. You should be aiming at someone else. But like, it's like I've got a producer in my pocket who just knows exactly what I like.
That's crappy.
And it's like, okay, I don't think
You might as well.
Should be you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny about that though? I mean, at least for me, like, I don't have any albums coming out. I don't have any hit songs or, right? Like, Bill, who was just here, he's prolific as far as I'm concerned, right? Like, every once in a while, there's music and a visual thing to go with it, right? Like, he's a busy guy, right? I'm not. That's not me. Right? Like, that kind of output takes work. I am a lazy musician.
Right.
Where's Bill? We got to get Bill on.
Yeah, it'd be nice to
I'm
have
a
him.
really lazy musician. He had to deal with his kids, but he's coming back because 200E.
I'm gonna just break in and go back to Todd for a second.
Yeah, let's talk about Todd.
I would say Todd taught me to listen in a different way.
Sure. No, that's true.
Listening for sustained things that change asynchronously, which is what this piece is about.
Yeah. Well, I think I told you, right, like, something that never even occurred to me long after we'd agreed to do this, right? And so I'm practicing, and we're practicing, and giving recordings of it back and forth, and talking about the piece and whatnot. At some point, I asked Todd just again for a check-in, right? And he just offhandedly mentioned, well, it's just going to be different just because of the spring reverbs, right? And I honestly, that thought had never hit my head.
What he's referring to is each booklet easel has a real spring reverb in it, and so Todd is saying there are inconsistencies.
There are variations,
between those.
yeah.
Variations.
There's a physical spring in there.
Physical spring.
Yeah,
vibration.
and because the piece starts 100% wet, right? Like, you're in the tank all the way, right? And so that sound.
Where did harshness come from in the beginning?
See, that's the part that I heard, because I
Where he's
Yeah, no,
might
wait.
not have been set up properly.
Oh, really?
One of them sounded a little high pitched, but I still don't care.
Still, yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, not like that.
Yeah, no, it's how to say.
This performance necessarily was. I mean, it was for much as for you guys as it was for me.
Oh
sitting in the
no, it was
audience.
absolutely for me.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's what you can say. Like I'm not doing this to like I'm having a good time here. I want to make something pleasing for myself, and hopefully by proxy it is for you too. But you guys were there
I
to
think
share
that's-
that experience. I
Well,
think.
so it's funny. We've lit on what I think are some central themes of music. I think if you're producing music and not having fun doing it, it will come out in the final product.
that's true.
Right. So yeah, that was a primary goal for me. This was going to be
have
fun no
fun.
matter what. So you had a quote earlier about expectations. My version of that is that expectations are the mothers of disappointment, of all disappointment, in fact. Right. So I tried to have as few as possible. Right. Like I knew there's the perfect version you have in your mind. Right. And
then there's everything else.
yeah. Or as they say, no plan survives contact with the enemy and all that stuff, right? Like, so I just left it to the gods.
He's probably going to dinner. So
You can't eat when we're recording. This is a friend of the pod here.
yeah, we do have, our first official guest can just come on right
Give us
back
30,
in.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Just say hello.
These guys.
Steal this from me.
Thank
They
you,
keep me
Speed.
talking.
Yeah, good talk.
Hey man, we appreciate it.
Yeah, go away.
So in conclusion,
Yeah.
I think that should be on, right? My mic's good.
Patrick from Numbers Engineering.
hey, what's up?
Hey man, I'm sure you want to just talk way more after your whole day already of talking to people all day long.
Yeah, but without the bleeps and bloops, it makes it a lot easier, you know. So
How did your day go?
pretty good, you know. Got some. It's interesting how you think people are coming for one module and they like to really play the other module, and
Right.
you know. So, but
Which one surprised you? What were people?
a lot of people really wanted to play the Incas, the Territas.
Okay.
You know. But there was a lot of curiosity for the Digitulus.
Check it out.
I was calling it Digitalis.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
You missed the joke.
No, I didn't miss it. I'm sorry. I wanted to take this opportunity to officially apologize.
Yeah.
Well, if you
calling it Digitalis.
In your head.
don't ask ChatGPT to send you an image of a Tualis.
Does that mean something?
It does now, apparently.
yeah. It's something you won't want to see. No, we were riffing on some other jokes, right? With Twice Verga and Lapsus Tus.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah. You can do this, man. Just slap a screen and a 2 bass pun on every new fucking module, and you're up to the races.
But now I can't use it. You know.
Now you just
It's all yours.
You just have to share.
It's like 1% for the planet.
just make double.
The Casey is very small.
Yeah, it's
I've
very
got your
modest.
whole plan for the next 2 years. Just double the size of each of your modules and put 2 of them together, and call it the 2 version. Boom.
Yeah.
You think that's
Product map for the next 46 months.
That's brilliant.
Just one?
So then, would the sequel to the Zermixa be Zermix a lot?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
you have to have an expander that's coming out with some sort of that's such an easy.
So it makes it
No.
We have entered the pun portion of the podcast.
Tualis.
Jesus Christ. All right. Have you got the chance to walk around? Have you seen anything that's been cool? Or we're just going to jump right past that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you were just you're in the booth all day, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I got some nice
some swag.
ribbons, you know.
Hey.
Which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't get this one.
This is a
did you?
Knobcon tradition that people collect these little additions.
Hey, this is what you get when you actually get all 8 panels.
You got the Gaylord for going to the Indian
Yeah,
restaurant.
I went to an Indian restaurant and somehow
Yeah.
I got a ribbon out of it.
wow.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, forever live
I'm
green.
jealous of that.
and
There's
choose
an Indian
that.
restaurant around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Gaylord around here. You guys want to go after this is over?
It's $8.96 for an Uber lift. It's less than a mile.
Cars. Oh, that.
Multiple cars.
Oh yeah.
Are we keeping you from dinner?
No, actually, I got to rehearse. I got to set up for the
Yeah, that's exciting. So yeah,
Chill out.
what room are you performing in?
the chill out room. So playing like around 10 o'clock. So that should be fun. Yeah.
And are you going to flip it on its head and go insane hardcore? Yeah. Or are you actually going to?
The folk festival?
You just come out with 132 BPM, and you're like, hey guys, I just got the headbanger module. We're gonna.
Chris Myers gonna be throwing cans at you.
Tomatoes.
But that's, performance art is performance art. So
It just
Chill means different things to different people.
Like tomatoes wreak havoc on your
It's all relative.
Yeah. It is chill.
I'll write it off. It's fine. All right,
Awesome. Hey, we're looking forward to checking out the show, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. See you later.
Metamether.
Oh, dude. This is good.
You guys are up next. Come on over.
This, man. I like how people are just
You can't just
kinda
stand
hanging out on the
there
cut.
and expect not to be called over.
A microphone.
We got two of them.
This one isn't powered up yet.
Okay. Give one to Proggy.
The actual performer.
Okay.
You're on the podcast.
The podcast is live right now.
No, it's not live.
It's not live,
But we're recording.
sure that everybody.
Your podcast is live. We're going to go get food.
Yeah, we just ate.
Okay.
So go for it.
Cool.
Cheers.
All right, man.
That was some live content. I'm so low down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's such a little low. It's a frustratingly low seat.
I'm moving this thing, and that isn't doing anything because that's just the display.
How are we doing?
You want to introduce yourselves, please?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of funny.
What's up, everybody? Metamether coming at you live from Knobcon.
There you go.
Okay, so we're going to put a link in the show notes to Metamether's YouTube channel, which is really great. He's been doing some awesome
Thanks, man.
demos and stuff recently.
Yeah.
And it's good. Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Solid. Yeah, we were lucky. We were just catching up and talking about how you literally started in January, very intentionally. Like I'm going to start at the beginning of the year. I love the kick drum comparison. I was telling those guys that I just grabbed the Warp Core and I was curious about phase distortion synthesis. He's like, check out Metamether's video on that. So I'll be dialing that up. But how's it been like starting this whole YouTube journey? Because I know that's a real big step to take.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, the community has just been super supportive. I mean, just as far as I've come already, which, it's kind of surpassed a lot of my expectations. Just I feel like it takes beginning accounts like a while to get to, whatever landmarks are important to you. And it's just been amazing just to see like people that I know are posting my videos in other Discords. Like I didn't even ask them to do that. It's it's just cool,
That's great.
Stuff like that,
People don't really realize how much effort it takes to make one of those videos. It's a lot of work, right?
Yeah, it's probably, I would say 8 to 12 hours, soup to nuts, because now I'm scripting stuff and so it's been little things of optimizing here and there, I'm by trade, I work in post-production, so that part was kind of easy.
Nice.
But I had to figure out cameras and lighting, and then it's just okay, now I'm getting into this, and there's gear in this world, and it's just kind of
hey, any world where there's gear, I'm down to learn about.
I know, it's just, and I mean, camera gear can be another.
So you're going from here to LightCon afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And lighting modular sucks.
Right.
Yeah. I've learned that lesson a few times.
Black modules definitely do better.
I'm the one guy who likes the noise engineering silver panels, which they discontinued.
It just looks wrong to me. I don't know. This looks weird to me.
Old Russian spacecraft.
You want to talk about the black panel edition? I was talking to someone earlier in the show about it. It's I literally want to learn how to make panels just so I can turn everything into a black panel. That's how much he wants black panels. He'll teach himself KiCad.
Wow, that's impressive.
I'm not one of the black panel guys.
Perfect. All right, excellent. I didn't know you were sitting right there. Yeah. I was like, that's impressive, dude. Do it. If you don't make one, I'll figure out a way to make one myself.
To me, when the iDum came out, it was this purple. I was like, that's so cool, because it's different,
Yeah, Eli takes that. So he very purposefully does not do black panels, which is great.
Who's this?
Mr. Circus.
He does black panels. That's been a big inspiration for me doing the blue panels because it shows you can do it. And people can enjoy it.
The thing I love about his panels is every single one of his panels has a different a different texture that he's got, like a geometric texture where there's some sort of triangular looping shape. But if you take a look at each of his panels, he's got a sub-layer under there that's got a really cool geometric texture.
And it frequently has something to do with the functionality of the module.
Yeah, there you go.
Or the Percon's drum machine, that light blue. I just thought that was so sexy, And everybody was like, "No, make it black," and it's like, "Oh man."
And then they did the electrified wood cheeks version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love that initial blue. I thought that was so great.
Did you test the Percon's voice in your drum?
I did,
You
yeah.
Okay.
So I sold the Percons to my friend, and then I borrowed it for that video.
Nice.
And it was the Percon's voice, but I used the actual drum machine, and I was like, it's all the same sound architecture, right?
Yeah,
so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
just work with me here, and it's kind of the same thing, yeah.
How's this Knobcon been for you? Like,
It's great, yeah.
What's caught your eye? Anything?
I love the mimetic digitalis.
You hear how that's pronounced?
Yes, I do.
Twalis.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Here we go again.
Jay Wallace.
I love the fact that Isobar is making modules. I thought his panels are just
we're
gorgeous.
talking about
I didn't see him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where is he? I've never met him in person.
He's directly across from Megacorp.
Okay.
Yeah. And he has, what's the name of the new feedback module?
I don't know.
Oh, darn it. Tumbra?
Yeah,
Umbra. Okay,
right. Thank you.
Because he's got the Plexus macro
Yeah,
controller.
I was confusing it with that.
And I, whenever they come back in existence, that 4 HP, he's one of his things he's really, really talented at, other than the visual design, obviously, is his LEDs are really good at giving information about the signal flow of his modules. So I love how his Molt has the basically perfect signal indicators, but just in a really small package.
It is a kind of display.
Yeah. It's a really nice looking display, and obviously it's got his panels on it, which look great. So he's a VicX guy too, so we bonded on that. So we're in the VicX cult.
Give us the brief
man.
VicX spiel. Like, what do you love about it so much?
I mean, it's got 9 algorithms now. It's going to have over 30 on it. So, I mean, it's just, to me, it already sounds great. And the fact that he's adding even more, it's just going to be unstoppable.
Is there a public timeline for that?
He's going to have the algorithms demoing at Brastronica.
He's on the George R.R. Martin timeline.
We're like,
He's also a lot younger.
It's done. Yeah.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to. So actually, we haven't messed with it yet, but Isu's Trifecta is hiding over there. But that's Ali and Chris were talking about how many more algorithms are going to get tossed.
Yeah, and I mean, I have the Vic with me in the hotel, so I can bring it down for you guys if you want to like mess around.
Yeah.
I actually use it like pitched almost exclusively, so it's actually weird because I don't have any way to like pitch it here in the pod. But yeah, it's actually weird for me hearing it as like a drone because I really don't use it that way. I use it just as a straight up voice. It's awesome for leads. I pass it into the Lacrima Versio, and I'm like, that's my sound. That's it. You got it. Hit record. That's the sound.
It's so great.
That's the sound we're looking for.
Yeah, it's like,
oh, that's a nice little
Great fun, yeah.
You hear that? You hear that signal path?
Vic into Natural Gate into Bop and Steve.
Vic into Natural Gate.
Sequence
Do it.
Sequence with either Proteus or next Tuesday.
Sequenced by Proteus and nothing else.
Next Tuesday.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. All of those, but the Bop and Steve.
That's
Two Bob and Steves if you want to borrow.
that's right. The deconstructive verb is that what?
Wait, I've got 2 Bops and Steve.
I have two
Well,
Bobs.
did
I have
you
two
see call your eyes? You're walking around, or what do you
Yeah,
think?
there's a new company. I'm struggling to remember their name. They're building
Is
this
this
large
Michael
granular
Bell?
box.
Well, he's got one. Oh,
Yeah, that's the receiver.
He's building this large granular box. It's in the works. It's also going to have FM and wavetable oscillators in it, and you'll be able to cross path. There's all kinds of things he's doing with it. But
is it the terrain? Is it that? That was like that wavetable, like
no,
3D
this was a
terrain.
large box. It was probably 8 inches by 6 by.
Didn't see that at all.
Yeah, it's way over. As you walk in, it's way on the left side. That last
I can
aisle.
go back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That was very cool. There's a guy developing a MIDI controller with a 4x4 grid of knobs. It's a sequencer, MPE sequencer. But what he's building into it in the UI and the way you can zoom out to see all your sequences, zoom in, and do everything at the per step level, I found fascinating and very intuitive on how it worked.
So that's the fun thing about a show like this. You just had a totally different hardware experience than I've had one. I haven't seen either of those.
Okay.
And there's not that many vendors.
Yeah, it's not that big of a room.
It's
but that
really
totally
not.
happens
Yeah.
that way. Yeah.
Nick, Infrasonic, his new thing with WMD.
Cosmic Debris.
Cosmic Debris. I am all over that.
Yeah, we talked about that one. It looks really
I've in my smaller case right now, I've got a Ghost, and I've not been particularly happy with it. And it's the same HP.
Yeah.
It's
quite a busy UI on that Ghost, isn't it?
It's late. I get why they laid it out that way so you can understand what's doing what better, but it makes it harder to use.
And you can change the path, the signal path internally.
Yes.
So I feel like that adds another layer of complexity already just based on signal flow based on the feature
and
set.
I have had a bit of noise issues with it, and I think it's related with the power supply in the case I've gotten. I think it just doesn't work well in it. But I'm all over this new Cosmic Debris.
Yeah, that thing sounded really good. Yeah, I didn't listen to Alex. WMD had what is it? The Wave Reanimated, the Scorpion.
Yeah,
he had Scorpion. He had Scorpion pushing into it. I was with Nick when I had Warp Core going into it, which was amazing. But I haven't heard it.
So I heard. Did you guys see that? Circle was telling me that Alex had the hi-hats module in its newest form, which added some really new, interesting features, and it was basically going into production now. We were just talking about that last week.
Yeah, we didn't get to that with him.
Yeah, I haven't even talked to WMD yet. So
is it back under WMD?
I think it might be.
I think AMNT isn't going to happen or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's confusing, right? Just stick with the old name.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, the manufacturing environment is so dynamic for them. I just imagine they're just trying to do anything to make sure things move forward and projects move forward. So whatever they can do to get this stuff out.
It was amazing that Infrasonic Audio and WMD happened. I mean, it makes sense because they're both located in Colorado. But I've been talking with Nick across this year because I kind of knew about it and parts shortages and all this kind of stuff. There's just difficulties, so it's super cool to have that collaboration happen and it's gonna see the light of day, And they actually added all those modes up top. That's kind of a somewhat new feature.
Is there a price on that one yet? Did anybody catch a price on that?
I think it's $550.
Okay.
Wait, which one?
The Cosmic Debris.
Yeah, I think he said 550 or
549.
something like that. Exactly.
Oh well, at $549. It's a no-brainer.
I know Noise Engineering, playing off the manufacturing issues. Noise Engineering on their Discord over the last, they always have prototypes in their demo systems and whatnot. And there was one somebody was asking about. It's it's something we want to make happen, but the manufacturing environment right now, we don't know when that's going to be.
Yes,
how to weather that particular storm,
I mean, there's the storm over right now. There's a bunch of people not shipping to us, and tariffs all over the map. The $800 disclaimer's gone.
And yet everyone's still here doing this.
Sorry, I'm not trying to rain down on everyone's parade right now.
I'm just saying it is impressive that it could just be everything just dies, but.
I've got a question for Asabi as the proprietor of Modular Bias. What goes on the front page of Modular Bias? Knobcon.
What's the headline?
I mean, the thing that's on my mind right now is collaborations.
Of uncertainty.
Right? I think that's the collaborations, people working together to create a module that wouldn't otherwise exist. Because I mentioned the Travarsi collaboration a little bit earlier, which I was super excited about and pleased for it. She was really excited to show it off. I felt like that has to be such a wonderful feeling. I mean, the way you got your first physical module to market, if someone doesn't have your technical skills or they have a great idea but they don't have the ability to, but it still can come to fruition is a great thing. So I think that benefits everyone. So that's what I'll be thinking about a little bit is the collaborative nature of this entire scene. Nobody's gatekeeping tricks or secrets or manufacturing. They're not trying to, I didn't get this, and you can't have this part number from Mouser. You're not allowed to know what this is.
Don't look at my bill of materials.
I live in the same town as Devin Weston. And I go up to talk to him and I see that the module he's building with Travarsi in there. I'm like, hey, I don't know about this. What's going on?
Yeah. See, we were Nick looking at Warp Core with her, and she's like, hey, check this out now. And Rana's over there, so we got to take a look at it. So it's just awesome. And also, especially someone who's so informed with live performance. I don't want someone who just got into modular in 2023 trying to tell me about a collaboration, but someone who's put the thousands of performance hours in front of crowds and knows what a system should have. That I'm interested in.
Yeah, that's where I feel that new WMD mashup delay
it's got Alex's fingerprints all over it as far as performative.
Yeah, performative.
Yeah, the thing I told him that I learned about that was that the Alt function or the shift button isn't in some stupid location halfway in between like the middle of the module. Nothing drives me crazier when there's an Alt function or important shift functionality that's someplace random.
You gotta like play Twister with your
Yeah.
Multi-grain, it's right on the left side.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Actually someone brought that up. So yeah, absolutely. So I like that. Smart design. It goes a long way.
Very cool.
Awesome. How long have we been going for now, guys?
Years.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
50
Oh, we didn't hit
minutes.
record.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, should we hit record?
We do that
done
every
that.
It's like that anxiety is always there. So
Are we approaching what, an hour? We've been going?
it's been 50 minutes.
Yeah,
45, 50,
I think we should wrap up.
We're gonna wrap up. All right.
Hey guys, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, on the show. I don't know when we're gonna have this out. What do you guys think about when we?
3-4 days.
Yeah. I'm not the video editor, so we should have it out tomorrow.
Morning.
Go team.
All right, clocking out.
Yeah,
What we'll do is we're gonna live stream the editing process.
Thank you.
Gig takes 6 hours.
All right.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a whole snafu with the shipping, so only 4 came here on time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But you will get it.
That's why we're not wearing that.
Shirt distribution is more difficult than
I don't think it
module
is.
production.
2 mediums, the most annoying and useless size of all time.
Tariffs.
All right.
De minimis exception.
The minimum exceptions ruined everything.
All right,
Okay,
so
well, how do we do a
I
little
just
wrap-up
want to say this is, as you know, my first Knobcon. This has been pretty fun. I'm looking forward to the rest of tonight and tomorrow, and I appreciate you guys having me on the show.
You're a member of the Rat Pack.
Oh, right. I mean, I appreciate you guys having me on the show.
All right.
It's fun to be here at Synth Camp with you guys.
Yeah, we're missing Mark.
Missing,
Mark would be sitting right there.
Yeah, that's we keep that chair empty most of the time just in honor of Synth Dad.
Or Elijah.
But thank you, and stay tuned for our next regular episode after this.
Scientology, right?
Yeah, somebody else do the socials this time. Who's doing the social sign off? It's not me.
All right.
Well, we don't know what the thing is.
One single Instagram handle.
We are
Rat Pack.
We are Rat Pack Podcast.
You know, you're already
On
listening.
Instagram.
You found us. Just
Wait.
keep listening, subscribe.
Yeah. If you found us, keep listening. If you haven't found us, what is wrong with you?
If you're listening at this point, more power to you. I'm surprised.
Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night. Take it easy.
See you
Bye.
from the scenic hills of Schaumburg, Illinois.
Take it. I know.